Welcome back to our House of the Dragon reaction. We are on the finale.
It has been 1 hour since we watched the last episode, pretty much. What happened last time?
Okay, so Rhaenys killed everyone.
That's not true. I kind of wish she did, but she did not. Everything okay? Was that a medical emergency?
Yeah, I gotta go. No.
Yeah, she could have, but she did not. She was just like, yo. She basically said "fuck you" through the dragon. Essentially, is what happened there. So I really enjoyed that.
She looked so boss in that scene.
Oh my god, I loved how she
didn't have to say anything herself.
She has such a good poker face because like she put it on in that scene. She wasn't even looking angrily at them. She was like, she looked disappointed.
Although, does everyone else agree with our love for Rhaenys, or is this like a fringe idea?
There's no way. She's the best.
Do you guys love her?
Yeah, I have no scope of what people like and don't like about this show, except for my mom, who said the last episode was the best one of this season, probably.
Yeah. What's been the best episode for you so far? Or do you want to keep recapping?
No, I want to talk. We could talk about that because we're on the finale. It's an exciting one.
It's appropriate.
Yeah. My favorite episode so far was probably Lord of the Tides.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Lord of the Tides. I think that was my favorite.
I agree with you.
And it's not just because that's the highest rating on IMDb. I swear. So far, that has been my favorite episode. I believe it had like the most shocking stuff and a really good balance of like just absolute visceral gore shock and like politics, social gathering shock.
Right.
Plus Viserys died. It's terribly sad.
Driftmark was probably, I think, might be my number one.
Really? That was my, like, I was considering those two episodes pretty much. Yeah. I was like, is it Driftmark or is it Lord of the Tides? Honestly, last episode is up there. Last episode was great, but I don't know.
Council.
Lord of the Tides might have been better.
Well, an episode that's higher up for me than what might be expected is episode 2, The Rogue Prince. That's a really good one.
That is an underrated episode of this show.
It's really good.
That shock when he picked Allison, a show has not shocked me like that in so long.
Right.
And they were just talking in a council room.
Yeah.
You know?
Real.
Like,
a lot of the episode was just politics.
I loved it.
There was not
great.
a lot of action. I mean, Rhaenyra used her dragon
this
to
show as a whole does not... Oh, yeah, that also happened in that episode.
Yeah, but there was no fighting. Yeah.
This show as a whole has had, like, one battle scene. It was like Daemon versus all those guys.
The
that was it.
The crab feeder.
The crab feeder.
Yeah. Oh man, we thought he was gonna do so much more.
I know, it turned out to be such a small thing. But like, so yeah, they had that battle and not many others, you know?
Right.
It's mostly focused on family drama and politics. So was Game of Thrones, to be fair. I mean, think about season 1 of Game of Thrones. What like good big battles were there? Like none.
Exactly.
There was none.
Yeah.
There were like
season 1 was great.
No dragons, definitely.
Definitely not.
They weren't even born yet. They get born at the end of season 1.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the last shot, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like the biggest thing was just it was not a fight, it was a beheading.
Yeah.
You know, which was caused from politics and drama.
Right.
So people saying that the show lacks action and that it like needs more, it's kind of unfounded. That's not really what Game of Thrones was most known for.
I don't think it needs
although they're great.
All that.
Yeah. They're great. Last episode had an excellent sword fight. But the funny thing is, you know, because the show is actually so good, the sword fight is like one of the things I cared about the least.
Yeah, right.
I more cared about what happened immediately after the sword fight.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I want to hear them talk. Mm-hmm, it's so interesting. Yeah. And I'm an action guy.
Right. I'm sure we're going to get some killings this episode. Do you have any death predictions?
I think you're wrong. I think Jacaerys is dead.
Not Lucerys.
Not Lucerys. Why would he kill the second-born?
Because he was the one that took his eye out.
I guess, but like it was only technical when he was fighting Jacaerys, who threw dirt in his face.
Aemond was fighting both of them.
Aemond was fighting.
It was already.
Aemond was fighting 6 people.
Yeah, or four.
Yeah,
because it was also the 2 kids.
Lena's kids.
Yeah. Lena.
I don't know her kids' names.
Neither do
Probably have A in them.
Yeah.
Most names in this show do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's got to be Lucerys. It has to be.
He did take his eye, so I don't think it's bad. I just think it'd be more of a hit to Rhaenyra if Jacaerys was killed, because he's supposed to be her heir. I mean, I guess it's a pretty bad hit no matter what.
I don't think he necessarily cares to hurt Rhaenyra.
He just wants,
at the moment,
to hurt the guy who took his eye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows what will happen this episode, how they'll retaliate. I'm sure he would want to hurt Rhaenyra maybe at some point during this episode.
I don't think he likes Rhaenyra.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of his mom.
But I don't know. I think killing either of her kids would do the same amount of damage. Because if Jacaerys does die, then alright, Lucerys is heir. It's that simple.
Also, I want to ask the question, is Aegon king right now?
What's
going to happen? Is the public going to be like, woo! Or they're going to be like, okay,
he hid behind his mommy!
He did hide behind his mom.
I mean, that's fine, because he's still, like, a kid.
He sucks. Well, he's in his 20s.
Okay, but, like an older person would think we're still kids, you know?
That's true.
So, and we're in our 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's still pretty much a kid. So I don't blame him. And he has no battle experience, just like training. So, you know, it's not like he's going to be super brave against a fucking dragon. There is no training exercise for that.
Except if you have one.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you can fight against it. But you got to have it go easy on you or else you're dead
instantly.
Right. It's interesting to know how most of King's Landing will react to this, especially after they hung so many, or they killed all of the dissenters.
Did they get all of them? I just saw Craswell.
I did just see Caswell, but I thought that was just because the one they focused on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The other lady didn't have a name. Boss Fell.
The House Fell lady.
Right, she was from House Fell, but you know. I don't know.
She was a boss.
Either way, they got taken away. If they're not dead, they're in prison. So that's
probably what happened. I think they went to Caswell because they killed him.
Because they thought he was going to.
Exactly, they couldn't trust him.
I said this last episode, but Otto's a literal fucking moron. Like, his play is just kill everyone that even threatens to get in your way. You really think he thinks he's going to keep this from Rhaenyra for forever? Who cares if he tells her?
Right.
Now you're killing a person, angering an entire house. My God, I should be alive during these times. I get murdered immediately, but I would say some shit.
And maybe you'd live like Lord Beesbury and die, like, speaking truth to the end.
Yeah, that was honorable. Yeah. That was very honorable of him, even though he didn't know what was going on towards the end.
Yeah, he did not deserve to die. He knew his buddy Viserys
Cole's
would not
a literal psycho. He literally heard someone disagree with him and then literally pounded his head into the table.
What a fucking idiot.
He's so dumb.
Fucking scumbag. Does anyone else hate Cole as much as we do? I don't know this fandom
at all.
Is there a more hated character? Who do you guys hate? Let us know, please.
I think we did say last episode, I said Cole was at the bottom of my list.
I think so.
I hate him the most. Do I hate anyone more?
No. I can't think of anyone else.
Because I don't really hate Aemond.
No, he's interesting.
He's a victim just like
fucking asshole.
He's a victim just like the rest of their kids.
Yes.
Everyone who has to be in this system is
fair,
a victim. They have established that.
Exactly.
Everybody who was king is like, this sucks ass.
For real.
And the queen was like, oh, guess what? This job, it sucks ass. And then Rhaenyra is like, you know what? This sucks ass. This whole thing. I hate being part of it.
Now, Cole's a victim too. Because he was coerced by his boss.
Rhaenyra?
Yeah.
He was consenting. I mean...
He was still coerced.
He was definitely coerced.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had all that time to take off all that armor, you know?
Again, he was definitely consenting, but I don't... She does have a level of power over him that is uncomfortable. I don't know if him consenting is okay in that situation. Is he supposed to say no? What would be his relationship with the princess after that, especially now that he's guarding her?
Yeah.
I think he was more afraid of what would happen if he didn't.
Exactly.
So, yeah, bad on Rhaenyra.
Still, fuck him. He's an adult.
And he bullies children.
Go to therapy.
Yeah.
God.
He bullies children. I don't like... Yeah, he definitely needs therapy, which that is not offered during this time. It's the time it's most needed.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Everyone should be just taking milk to the poppy.
Nothing would get done.
Everyone would be happy.
But then the White Walkers would come. And
let them win. This place sucks. Why are we trying so hard to keep these people alive?
I was rooting for the White Walkers. I'm starting to see your point of
view. No, I'm like, damn, this kingdom blows. Maybe they should just take over and like just start over.
Yeah, restart.
Have some like lone human rides up against the White Walkers or whatever in whatever 100 years, and it's a legendary story. Yeah, like some shit like that.
It's not possible.
Or the fucking Night King dies by falling off a cliff and
getting killed by Stannis Baratheon, who was alive the whole time.
No, he was killed by Brienne of Tarth pretty early on. No, I'm just kidding. It was the end of season 5.
It was the end of season 5
after he killed his daughter.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have done that.
Thanks, Melisandre.
Yeah.
And then she just like comes back and is like, okay.
Yeah, for real. All right, whatever. Anything else you want to add? Do you have any other death predictions aside from Jacaerys? Do you think
who's your favorite character by now at the end of the season? Who's your favorite at the top
White
of your
Worm.
list?
No.
She's dope.
We only got a scene of her though. I'd hardly call her a character.
Yeah. She's a character. She's a
very minor one.
Guest character.
I hope that
I hope she makes plays further on.
Exactly.
Because now her play got ruined.
Right. We'll see. I mean, the power of the people, if used right, it can do some crazy stuff. I hope we see more of White Worm. Yeah. But my favorite character, I know who yours is. Rhaenys.
Yeah, mine is definitely Rhaenys by now. I think I outwardly said that last episode that she was teetering on it, and then last episode I was like, oh, she's
a total boss. I cannot fault you. But I don't know. I'm stuck between her or Alicent, I think.
Alicent is an excellent character.
She's so cool.
She
sells her feet pics.
It's funny because that was the most shocking thing for us last episode. I can't wait to go back and edit this and watch us slowly realize what's going on. Because we were silent for a while there, and then we were like...
I was like,
is this actually what's happening?
The scene was kind of hinting to us that it was about feet. And
then
kept, showing their feet, in the shoes. I was like, oh, he's a clubfoot. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb! I didn't even fucking notice that cinematography or kind of parallels.
Well, I mean, I didn't notice either until now, so. Right. Or at the end of that scene, I guess. But yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe he loves looking at, the perfect foot, because he doesn't have it. At least he doesn't think he has it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he has one good foot. Maybe it's just his, the pressure that was put on him as a child because of his foot deformity caused a foot fetish.
Right.
That's something I would say is very likely.
There you go.
I am a therapist.
I was describing it in layman's terms, all right?
I'm a man of the people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that is a fascinating thing that I didn't really think about.
Do you think he came to completion?
Yeah, I think he finished.
You think so?
I think they cut away, thank God.
Okay. I was worried, so...
Good.
Oh my god.
I love how Alicent was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I fucking do this. She was just looking away.
Right? Why doesn't she just kill his ass? Because she's too nice.
She needs him. The thing is what's happening there is interesting because obviously I'm like, Alicent, this sucks that this is something that you can make political power out of, But she is doing it now for herself and not for men, which is at least better.
At that time, she did it for a man, no? What was she?
That was after she told off her dad.
Right, yeah, it was.
It was right after she told off her dad.
Yeah. Yeah, so true. Girl power, progress.
I mean, indeedy. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, it's unfortunate that...
It is.
That is a way... Or one of the only ways to make political headway. I mean, they didn't even include her on the power to put her on the plot to put her son on the throne.
You're exactly right. No matter how high up she is, in the hierarchy,
she's the queen.
They're still going to see her as a woman.
Yeah,
a sexual object.
That one guy who sits on the council,
as they should be.
That one guy who sits on the council, the guy with the black beard and black hair.
Only one whose name we didn't know.
He sucks. I hate him. He is annoying. He is just like Otto's yes man, basically.
Right, he was.
Anyway, that was a very fascinating episode. That was also a heavy politics episode. And I love that the dragon smashing through the floor was also basically just politics, just to make like a statement.
It really was. It
And
was just
it's
like,
a powerful
you're not shit. You're not shit.
It's like, because Allison, I think maybe the connection there is like, she recognized Allison. She was like, you're wiser than I thought you would be. Like, she actually recognized her as a talented, and she was like, you should be on the throne. Yeah. You know, if not, why are you trying to put your son or your husband or, you know, basically your father if you know.
Do you think she was being genuine there, or she's just like...
I do think she was being genuine, but I think it was in a way where she's like, you recognize that you have no power, because she said that she has no power without her dragon.
Yeah.
And she recognized that what they would lose if she didn't have it. I think she was just saying, like, this is the smart play. I'm not going to take it, but this is the smart play.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that the play she did take, she condemned for being desperate.
Right. Oh, man.
I love her.
Me
she
too.
is fascinating.
She's like number 2.
She should have been in this season more. She was in the back half a lot. She was not in the first like 4 episodes that much.
Right. Yeah.
I do like the scene though where Rhaenyra's like, now, because I was on Rhaenyra's side in this conversation initially when she was talking to Rhaenys, and she was like, you know, things are not going to work out like you expect them to. She was like, it's not going to be easy for you, and you definitely can't run around doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
I was like, she's so right, because, oh my god, Rhaenyra was being so naive when she thought she could do that, and look what happened.
Yeah, right.
So, Rhaenys is kind of a genius.
She is. She's been through this before.
I mean, yeah. Oh, and also because
she's
Allison...
like the only one who knows what to expect.
Do you think Allison was being genuine when she said that Rhaenys was meant to be on the throne?
That's the thing. I think both of them were speaking like half-truths, kind of. Like, they had like an ulterior motive. I think she meant it, but she was saying it like maybe to get her to like vie for her own.
Definitely. But I think you can do that and still be telling the truth.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even if it's
she
for
was
your
being
own
genuine.
gain there.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Both of them were probably doing it.
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into this episode. That was a
Enough
nice
talk. Let's see some fighting.
I'm glad we had a nice long discussion for the finale. That'll be
too.
nice, fun to edit. I'm definitely not going to do fun edit for that whole probably 10 minutes or something. But
if you'd like to support us further,
yes,
check us out on Patreon up here. Patreon.com/TV_wins. On there you can get, early access to videos, full-time reactions, and even voting power to choose what shows we watch and react to.
Unbelievable.
And yeah, we're at the finale here, so the queue is open. Give us something.
Even you people who are not on the Patreon, I mess that up often. I often call them Patreons.
Hey there, Patreons.
Even if you are not a patron of ours, comment what you would like us to react to next. There are a lot of shows that are popular that we have not seen. I haven't seen The Sandman. I know that was a popular one that came out recently.
Yep.
If you want us to watch the Lord of the Rings movies, I don't know anything about them besides Landis bread gives you energy.
Potatoes. Mash them, boil them, put them in a stew.
I know that Bob from Stranger Things.
That's Sean Astin. Yep.
Sean Astin is in that series.
He's my favorite from those movies. I love him. Yeah.
Oh, and I know about the scene where what's his name? The ring precious
Gollum?
Gollum jumps into a volcano for the ring.
Yeah.
I know that shot. You know why?
Why?
Because it was in Total Drama.
Oh.
They made a reference to that
did?
Total Drama.
That's funny.
I'll put the scene in over.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
You haven't seen that meme where it's like Saruman, the guy with the long white hair, and he's like got like an orb and he's like, You've never seen that? And it's like Joe Biden summoning 5,000 voters in Georgia or whatever, or whatever state.
I've not seen that meme
So
ever.
stupid.
I have seen very little Lord of the Rings content. I saw some when I was exiting the subreddit Free Folk.
Yeah.
Because they turned it into a Lord of the Rings subreddit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is funny and all, but now, like, I can't be here. I was like, I wanted to talk shit with you guys.
I can't be here. That's funny.
Because I'm saving it. I don't want to spoil anything because I know they're incredible. I just have no desire to watch movies.
Right.
So it just hasn't happened yet. I'm sure I will one day. But anyway, we haven't watched a lot of stuff.
I've seen more.
He's definitely seen more than me. I haven't seen some of the classics even. Neither of us has seen The
Vertigo.
Wire.
Oh, nope.
I'm
That's
talking
on
about
my
TV
list.
shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, neither of us have seen, because, you know, that's what the channel is about. So
Yeah.
we will react to movies if you want.
You brought up movies earlier.
Yeah, I
literally.
know.
Yeah.
We will, if you want. But TV shows, you know, that's
Yeah.
constant thing. But
The Simpsons, One Piece,
please, God,
Family
no.
Guy,
Oh, my God.
South Park,
Anything above 500
Naruto,
episode
Dragon
runs.
Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
I mean, it is true that I have seen none of those shows. Do I want to? Oh, mother God,
Bleach,
no.
New season's coming out.
I'm actually I almost watched Bleach.
What?
It's only like 300 episodes.
Only 300. This is
That's
the
a
guy
lot.
who, when I started Fist of the North Star, which is 150, he's like, and like,
Hey, but you quit that series in the middle.
I got the point of it. I played the game. I feel like that was enough.
Oh, man.
The game wasn't canon, but it's fine. I got it.
Anyway,
It's like playing Lego Star Wars. You
Yeah.
do not have to see the Star Wars movies.
we haven't seen a lot of stuff. Neither of us, I mean, I haven't watched Breaking Bad, so I definitely have to watch that first, but definitely neither of us have seen Better Call Saul, so we could react to that series, which
sure
would
could.
be new for you as well.
Yes, it would.
So, you never know if we've seen it or not. If I've made a wins video on it, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Obviously. But, you know, there's a lot
Well,
of shows.
Not in the case of She-Hulk. Only episode 1.
What?
She-Hulk? You
I've
only
seen She-Hulk. What?
Episode
Oh,
1.
She-Hulk. I thought you were talking about She-Ra. Oh my God, my brain.
She-Hulk. You've only seen episode 1.
Yes, I did not bother watching further. But hey, let's be fair. Any other Marvel show, I would do exactly the same, even if it was a good one. WandaVision, I'm sure if I win it, it's going to be episode 1, and goodbye forever. No, thank you.
Sorry, but we're kind of Marvel haters.
I'm not really a hater. I'm just more like, some of their movies are good, and then, like, most of them are really mediocre. Like, and I'm just like, okay.
I'm a hater. I mean, yeah, I
You're
like some of their stuff, but I mean, come on.
I liked
You
Guardians
don't
of the
need
Galaxy.
that much. You do not.
What was the joke they made about in Rick and Morty? They were like 32 and 9 on the way or something like
Right,
that,
something
and the
like that.
dinosaurs were like, "Oh my God!"
Oh man.
It's you know, it's just like I think I think you're right. What happened is they oversaturated their own market. Because at first they were probably better. I haven't watched a lot of the old ones.
I don't know. Their first ones were like Iron Man. Those were not.
Iron Man 1 is
great.
apparently good.
I did not watch
Captain
them, but
America
I
1
haven't
is
seen
apparently
great
not very
things.
good.
Yeah. The Thor movies.
Oh, yeah.
3 out of 4 of them are bad.
Yeah,
apparently.
nobody can make a Thor movie. That I know. Well, this is not Marvel, so we probably shouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah.
And by the
it's
way,
fine.
we
You
talked
could
for 20 minutes.
Edit in post. Really? Wow.
We did. I'm
Look
proud
at
of us.
us.
Anyway,
We're
we're
big
going to
talkers.
jump into this episode. Episode 10, The Black Queen.
The Black Queen. So who's that? Rhaenyra?
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenys?
Definitely Rhaenyra.
What if it's Rhaenys?
I think Rhaenyra is taking the crown this episode.
Yeah, I hope.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see Lucerys die. I cannot wait for him to...
I'm literally stopping the recording already because we hit like 25 minutes.
Look
Sorry,
at
I
us.
interrupted you.
No, it's fine.
Let's
Can't wait to see Lucerys die.
You mean Jacerys?
Lucerys. Lucy. Poor guy.
Lucy. Oh, but I love Lucy.
Alright,
Hun.
shit, I forget the guy's name. The guy who played her husband on the show.
The only thing I remember about the I Love Lucy show is that
Ricky?
time she did a commercial for a medicine and basically got drunk off of it. That's a great episode. She has to keep testing the medicine, but they can't get a good take because her face is like this after she eats it. So then she keeps eating it, and then she ends up just being like incapacitated,
Oh
essentially.
my god.
It's funny.
We gotta react to that.
All right. Do you have anything else to add? Oh, just Lucerys is dead. That was it. That was all you wanted to say. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Going so well.
Our reactions are so good.
Right. Matt Smith, first build. Yes.
It's so funny. I thought I recognized Olivia Cook, who plays Alicent.
I'm aware.
From something. Do you know the movie Thoroughbreds?
No.
It's one of those random movies that I watched when I was in my movie watching phase.
Yeah.
With
like 6 years ago.
What's the other girl's name? Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the girl with the giant eyes. She was in that movie too, and she played like a teenager.
Interesting.
I was like, wow,
What's the
this
movie
is
called?
such a different role. Thoroughbreds.
Thoroughbreds.
It's a really interesting movie. It's like bleak comedy.
Okay.
We should watch
2017.
it. It's fun.
Yeah?
I mean, there's much more movies on our list we need to watch first.
They play Americans? Oh my god.
Yes.
But she's British.
And Olivia Cook, by the way, is insanely good in that movie.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Wow, I wonder why she's holding her belly.
Do you think she's
But he's going to die, isn't he?
Yep, and that means you're next.
It should have passed on to Sir Vaymond.
We don't choose our destiny. It chooses
Well,
us.
he is missing a head currently, so...
Hey, just like 3/4 of the head.
He's like the babies in Summertime Rendering.
Exactly, that's exactly it. Why don't they just say 14 or 76 like Beesbury did before he died?
Because this is a fantasy world, and they speak like fancy British people. Because it's fantasy. And that's what always, every accent in fantasy is. It's always British people. If you're an elf, you're fucking British. Sorry.
And you have big ears, and you're small, and you're 1,000 years old, and you use a bow.
You don't have to be small,
Or
but
magic.
most of those meet the elf that I was talking about.
Yeah.
She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince David.
Wonderful.
Fuck.
Wonder what this is about.
I'm excited. And she's still wearing the armor.
She's
Yeah.
a badass. Look at her hair.
Right?
Your father possessed a kind heart.
He did. He really did.
How long ago?
Today past perhaps 2. I was made a
Literally right after you left.
Sarah's just been slain.
Not really, but
Demanded you declare for Aegon.
The power of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne, and you could have burnt more for it.
A war is like to be fought of this treachery, to be sure.
He's so mad. Fuck. Is she miscarrying? No!
No.
This should not be happening. It is
Stress induced.
happening. Keep your spirit in the sick.
Oh, but
Get off! Get off! Get off!
get off.
If the Greens attack now, it will be by stealth, not directly.
I was like, am I supposed to laugh? That's kind of funny.
I know she's in pain, but that was pretty great comedic timing.
That's pretty funny.
Princess,
Damn, she's throwing it back.
Okay.
where is Damon?
I don't know. Gone to madness. Gone to plot his war.
Yeah, he's...
Leave Damon with me.
Cheers.
Come on, Damon. You're on the right side. Don't piss me off.
He's gotta go to war, though. Like,
We'll send Damon's riders.
they're usurpers.
It's true.
Mass. Do you want to speak to the Maester, my prince?
Is that such a ridiculous
It's
suggestion?
like, fuck no.
Princess Renera.
Not you.
He's so cool looking. He's got such a long neck.
Yeah.
If you support you, sir, to speak it now.
Okay, I thought for a second he was gonna make a play for himself, but this is fine. I mean, no, threatening death if they betray you is not fine, but...
Let's help you.
No, she's a dragon. She doesn't need your help.
Is she giving birth to a dragon?
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so disgusting!
Oh my god.
Bro! Ugh. This is a good way to wind down after a long day at work, you know? Watch House of the Dragon.
Oh my god.
Wonder what they made that thing out of. Did they just get like a doll?
No. It's gotta be better than a doll.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
Oh god. The show. From episode 1 all the way to the end, you know? It was just like, hey, you know what's cool? Dead babies! Like, fuck you. My god. Ugh. Ugh.
This is sickening.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, man. This is gnarly.
It is depressing.
Oh, wow.
Also, I was gonna say I forgot to comment through the waves of insanity. Rhaenyra has to be so strong. She straight up pulled it out of her.
They killed her kid.
Who?
The Greens.
Okay, I don't know if it was just because of...
As soon as she heard Viserys died, she, like, clutched her stomach.
I know, I'm like, does it happen that fast? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it has to be prolonged stress.
Okay. It's a fantasy show. They're Targaryens. They're fire resistant.
Probably it's like the prolonged stress has been going on, you know? Like, of Viserys' weakening condition, succession. Hi, Joffrey. Look at that little kid.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? And this just could be.
It was the tipping point.
I don't claim to know anything about how pregnancy works. He took the crown?
I swear to ward the Queen.
Nice!
Yeah, I'm smiling. This is great.
She wears it well.
I was gonna say, it looks good on her. It fits her perfectly.
For real. Her long hair is kind of like Viserys. That's what it reminded me of.
She's supposed to.
So
The
what
guards
do you
weren't.
think was that dragon shit overlaying during that stillbirth scene?
Yeah!
Maybe that's like the dragon awakening within Rhaenyra. Like she's gonna... I think she's ready to go.
She's ready to pop off.
Yeah.
That's a cool map. So those shots at the beginning were this but not lit. That's cool.
Yeah.
Why isn't she bowing?
She doesn't want to be involved.
That's true.
She just wanted to let them know, like, hey, they're doing some fuck shit over there.
Yeah. She's like, I just don't approve.
Alright, so, sup?
What's next? You're Kendall in the boardroom.
Yeah.
I just came in to say, sup. That's basically what is our standing is. In layman's terms, she just said sup.
There has never lived a Stark who forgot an oath, and with House Stark, the North will follow.
Uh-oh. I think I see what's happening here. The Baratheons.
Yeah. And it's just so funny. The Starks are always known for, like, being honest.
Those cuties.
Yeah.
I don't like that Damon's giving a lot of the orders.
Yeah. I don't know.
He might just be mad.
It's hard to say, but I feel like he's being genuine.
Oh my god. Is this Otto he's meeting with? Because this definitely mirrors the... Remember when Otto met with him last?
Yes.
That's so interesting. Under such different context.
Uh-huh.
Where is the princess?
And she's doing this again!
Look at you. And now you got a crown. You boss ass.
This is
bitch.
so cool that
Yeah.
they're doing this scene, like, over again.
Yep. And the dragon that was in those visions, I believe, was Cyrax. So, because they both had like the yellowish.
Yellow hue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Cyrax. Cyrax is a cutie. I like Cyrax.
I like them all. They're great.
Yeah, I know.
They're
I
all
love
great.
the dragons. They just don't comprehend the political stuff. They just throw fire when they could tell them to throw fire. And then they're like,
they're so good at it.
And they love their rider.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups. For your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Bulgarian sits the Iron Throne.
So what?
Where's the conqueror's crown?
It's the page she ripped out of the book
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once
when
had for each other.
she was reading it with Alicent.
No blood need be spilled.
Sir Eric, bring me Lord Hightower so I may take the pleasure myself.
Yeah, did you guys like forget that you're standing behind a dragon or something? Good. Good.
He's loyal.
King's Landing
Good.
will have my answer on the morrow.
I like how she took off his fin and threw it. That's hilarious. They were like, oh my god, we're gonna go to war. Let's kill those guys. Yeah, there's a fucking dragon standing behind you. Morons.
If you could take the Iron Throne without putting Otto Hightower's head on a spike, would you?
Are you not angry?
Well, I should declare war because I'm angry.
No, because it's your duty as queen to crush rebellion.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions.
She's great. She'd be such a good ruler. Because she cares less about getting it than, you know,
Actually, like being a good
killing
person.
everyone.
Yeah.
My brother was a slave to his own.
Is anyone surprised?
That's the fucking queen.
Come on, bro. The fuck are you doing? He's like, it's not what I would do. Yeah, he's
Still kicking it.
hanging in there.
What was the wound? Didn't he have like a slash on his neck?
I don't quite remember.
Isn't that?
Content with our grandchildren.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne. Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
So she wants to be in it now.
Rhaenyra was complicit in our son's death.
Yeah, but she didn't order it.
That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl
And he's not dead.
is holding the realm together at present.
Who tells you that you're in charge of like announcing people? How are there not like multiple knights being like, Lord, oh, sorry, you go.
Is that we now control them? I took care to fully garrison the territory this time.
Holy shit!
The shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already. The Triarchy have been routed. The narrow sea is ours.
Well, he actually defeated the Triarchy. Holy shit!
If we further seal the gullet, we can cut off all seaborne travel and trade.
And then they're fucked.
I should take Naelise and patrol the gullet myself.
Fuck yeah! I love this team so much.
Right?
I'll prepare the ravens, Your Grace.
We should bear those mistresses. Dragons can fly faster than ravens.
I was thinking, I was like, why doesn't somebody just go there on Dragonback?
Send us.
That's smart, too. It sends a good image.
Right, Your Grace.
Well, it sends a scary image, but it's a good image for you.
Yeah.
Oh god. Are one of them gonna get killed while they do this?
And the cost of breaking them.
See, just because, like, you don't want to start war, doesn't mean you can't still be, like, hard-hitting, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a misconception. And I respect her for not jumping to war when literally everyone else was like, go to war, go to...
I swear it.
Sorry, bro. You are dead.
It's... See, Jacaerys didn't look serious.
He's like, okay, I swear it.
You know, I think he's gonna fight and die.
maybe he'll fight, but I don't think he'll die. I think Lucerys will die because he was the one who's like, all right, I won't fight.
Some common interest.
Yes, Your Grace.
His ass is grass.
I'm uneasy.
One's going north, one's going south, baby.
Yep.
And the Storm's End. Woo! It's a cool dragon.
I was gonna say, his dragon looks so dope. Who's he riding? I don't know all the dragons' names. One was like Axon or Axel or something. Axel, it's definitely not Axel. What are you doing? Ooh!
Hey, buddy.
Who the fuck is that?
Is this one of the ones that doesn't have an owner?
He's angry.
No, he's just like, here I am. He's just showing off. They. Vermithor.
Ooh, cool. Cool!
There it is, Storm's End. Where's Aemond? I know he's here.
Why would he be here?
It's because it's a trap. They're gonna kill this motherfucker. I don't want it to happen, but it's gonna happen.
Arax.
Arax is the white one.
He is! Because that's
I
Vanguard.
knew it!
Fuck. So, I mean, they're not gonna get Storm's End. Fuck me. Well, I mean, if Aemon's here, you're probably right. I think he's dead.
There he is. Oh, and the thunder and the lightning clap. Wow. How on the nose. Excuse me, not princess.
He's cool. He's got like a
Loboros.
slight curl upward.
Yeah.
in his mouth.
The maester should read out loud, I guess. He's just gripping it.
Well, it's not usually a good sign. It's not usually. That doesn't
just
usually
scared.
mean the scene's gonna be calmer from that point on. He doesn't read it out loud. He just reads it.
Go home, pup. And tell your mother that the Lord of Storm's End is not some dog that she can whistle up at need to set against her foes.
Come on, man. I was counting on you.
I will not fight you. I came as a messenger, not a warrior.
He's just repeating it back.
I want you to put out your eye.
What is his eye?
It's payment for mine.
You just put a gem in there. That's my guess.
No.
Oh God.
Then you are craven as well as a traitor.
Not here. Give me your eye!
Not here.
Not in my hall! The boy came as an envoy. I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof. Take Prince Lucerys back to his dragon. Now.
Mad Dog Aemon.
This is so bad.
Arax is a good boy, or girl.
Is Arax also about to die?
Is lightning gonna strike them?
What? Imagine. Oh, it probably hurts. Yeah, it's hail. Oh my God, I hate this so much.
It's not good.
I hate it. Oh my God!
That thing is fucking giant!
How can you hear him
Right?
laughing?
I was gonna say.
Oh my God, he's so big.
You've got the agility on him.
True, that thing is ginormous. Ooh. Yeah, he can't fit through there. Just like stay there.
Then he could just blow fire at him. Imagine that thing chasing you.
Ah, it's terrifying.
Right.
Oh, that's such a bad idea.
Oh man.
Jump scare. Yeah. Oh. Into pieces? He's like, ooh. That might make some people angry.
I was right.
You were indeedy. Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I knew it would be like that.
Jesus Christ is Lord.
I knew it'd be that easy though. Like he's fucking ginormous.
He's so big.
All you have to do is just catch him and bite him.
Okay, well, I think war might start now.
Yeah.
The thing is it's interesting that Aemond didn't want that. I thought he was going to kill him anyway. He really just wanted his eye.
He just, or just to, at that point, just to scare him.
And yeah, he was just pranking him, basically. Like, that was it.
They cannot.
You can't
control
fuck
their
around with dragons! Like, that's the problem, is they put this drama on the children, and the children are now riding fucking death machines.
For real.
Oh my god. The thing is, they're like 14-3. I'm like, yeah, but that giant one can take out like 5 of yours.
Right.
Like, it's ginormous.
Now it's 13-3.
Oh god.
R.I.P. Arax.
And Lucerys.
Yeah.
Weird that you listed the dragon first. No, it's not. It's fine.
It was Arax's fault. Like, hey, dumbass, just run.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been a problem. He just wanted to scare him and probably make a point to...
And Arax was very scared, so they retaliated. And then Vhagar was like, I'm not letting that fly.
Yeah. Vhagar's so old. When is that guy gonna bite the dusto? I don't understand.
Is Vhagar old?
He was the mom's dragon before. I assume she got it as a child, like most of them do.
Right. Yeah, how long do they live?
I don't even know. We'll have to look that up.
Yep.
But we can't really do a long intro or outro here because we don't have enough memory card storage. So we're just going to cut it off early after we did that really long discussion of an intro. Don't think it's necessary anyway. Very good episode, obviously. Going to get a 10 on IMDb. Right. Duh.
Yeah.
But we really enjoyed the first season of the show. I don't think it topped the shock of Ned Stark dying. But I also don't like comparing it because it's a completely different kind of show. Like the way it's paced. Yeah, and the way the characters are treated. There's a lot more people in this one. And it's less about one person, even though Game of Thrones was never really about one person.
I think Game of Thrones had more people. And Game of Thrones is all over the place, too. You got the Starks in Winterfell,
I guess. The Wall. There's a lot of characters,
for some time, you're in the Vale, King's Landing, of course, Dorne for a bit, Daenerys outside of Westeros. Game of Thrones has got way more.
I don't know. They have more places. I don't know about people. They've got a lot of different players going on here. I enjoy.
No. Game of Thrones has more people.
You're a shill.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm joking. I don't want to say it's better or worse. I just like to say that it's really, really good. I'm glad they were able to make a very solid show.
We'll see how it ends.
That was the finale.
Yeah, but I like how the show ends, not how the season 1 ends.
Sure, okay.
Season 1 was great, though.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not denying that at all.
This is TV wins. I'm trying to spread positivity, you know? But we really enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments what you'd like us to watch next.
Yeah.
And if you would like your voice to be heard louder, support us on Patreon, and you can basically just choose what we watch next, essentially.
Yep.
But either way, we will see you guys for the next reaction. It is only summertime rendering now, and goodbye.
Thanks for watching.